as I was talking with one devotee. We were meditating about the curse of marijuana. That curse is very severe. Of course, it's a curse of alcohol. There's the curse of any other drug and addiction as well. But today we want to specifically dedicate a few words to the curse of marijuana. That curse is so hellish that once you starting smoking for a few weeks, you have a ghost on top of you, which is gonna be on your mind any time when he can catch you off guard. And he's gonna propose to you, come back to me, become my ally, and I will make you happy and relaxed. Don't listen to those people who say that I'm a dangerous drug. I'm just an innocent herb. Last but not least, I'm a product of Mother Earth. Be cool, be hippie happy, flower power. It's now that you can join me again. Ignore all these fools who say that you cannot get anything with cannabis sativa. No, I'm your friend. Just do it once more. Even if it's only to say bye-bye. But once more, you try. Just you will discover what a nice guy I am. In this way, marijuana is a curse. It's on top of you. The worst thing with a curse is you can't get rid of it. But the worst thing about the curse of marijuana is that you curse yourself. That's really, because if you have a curse on your head, it's a really terrible thing. Because, you know, in the case of Parikshit Maharaj, he was cursed to die in 7 days by Shringi. And we hear that in the Bhagavatam, you know, if a Brahmin breaks his Brahmin thread and curses somebody, oh my God, the guy is really, really in trouble. A curse is a very big problem. And there's many curses in this world. But marijuana, smoking marijuana, useful rebellion, turns into the curse of your own life. You're not only cursing your memory, you're cursing your impulse or your ability to take a determination and to follow it through. You're always one of those tomorrow mans. I'll do when I come to it. But then I never come to it. So, very dangerous. It takes your energy, it takes your joy. For the selfish pleasure, you employed this drug, deriding all the others who need you around. And now this curse is on you. And the only way to get free of that curse is when you're engaged in devotional service with an actual appropriate attitude. The only way you get free from that curse. Otherwise, I've seen devotees after 30 years of knowing Krishna consciousness, when they were in space out mood, offensive mood, or whatever mood which is not appropriate, they return to smoking this poison. The curse returned upon them. And after the curse returned upon them, all their good fortune was also again driven into smithereens. Devastated. The good fortune of life is to be free of drugs. The good fortune of life is if you're not a slave to lust, anger and greed. The good fortune of life is if you make a plan and you can follow it through. The good fortune of life is to have a little memory left. Because if you can't remember anything, that's a problem. It's very hard to do any useful service when you can't remember anything. I think, I wanted to do this service, but I don't remember where it was. That's a very nice one. It's called the Marihuana service. He thought he could do, but he forgot what to do. Therefore he didn't do. So, it's a curse. If I would not have seen so many people cursed, and very hard trouble to get rid of that curse, I wouldn't say these things. But it is actually true. Drugs are a curse. And there's only one way out of this drugged situation, which is taking shelter of Krishna substantially, permeating your life with spirituality, being in touch, being connected. Alcoholics Anonymous says, one time alcoholic, all time alcoholic. One time narcotic dependent, always narcotic dependent. Your whole life, you have to watch it. The potentiality of the curse is always there with you. Therefore you have to be on the watch out. For example, even though you may be clean and dry of alcohol for 10 years, but when you're going through a period of depression or frustration, the inclination to return to this immediately returns, like the old curse which you have been kept guarded somewhere. So if you ever been involved in drugs, take my word serious. That curse is there. You cursed yourself when you started taking that poison. And therefore do not be surprised when these desires creep up, when the ghost of the drugs starts talking to you. It's just like when you're on top of a big building, something inside of you tells you, hey, why don't you jump? Well, that's not really you. That's one of the ghosts who's hanging around there and said, why don't you jump and join my company? We can keep guarding this big mountain range together. Just come. So in this way, the curse is very dangerous. And we can only get free of it when we are blessed by Lord Krishna's holy name and by a sincere service attitude. When we are profoundly decided that we want to be under the guide of our spiritual master, doing devotional service day after day, hour after hour, hopefully minute after minute, because that's non-stop total meditation. I pray to Gauranga, Kandalika Govinda Sundara, that you may all be freed from the ghost and the curse of drugs, that it will not keep bothering you. But I know by experience that if you space out, it's going to come and knock on your door again. So don't be surprised if the desire for nonsense returns to your mind. But also give him a good slap when he shows up. A good serious slap. Says, no, I promised to my guru no more intoxication. I promised to him there will be no alteration to my nervous system by any artificial impulse which is not a medical necessity. Thank you so much for being concerned about these things. I really wish that God protects you, that you will never ever go down again, but just go up, 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 as life is supposed to go, as the internal ambition requests you to go. Go up, No internal ambition tells you go down and suffer like a dog. Thank you very much. All glory to the Prabhupada.